Hello, my monstrosities. Hello once again. Today I bring to you day 2 of Sucker for Love First Date. In the last episode, we did pretty much the basic run through of, well, if we can just finish the game. Now, we're going to hopefully get a different ending and maybe goof around a little bit. Dark screen, hello? There we go. Alright, so oh, how does one? Alright, let's see. Invoke the depth. What happens here that could possibly lead to something else
Home
happening?
sweet home. You
Are
brought the
we
outer depths to us. Didn't you read the spell's name? Our connection is strong.
control? Alright. Oh, right. This. Oh no, not where I thought we were. Okay, so, and why is this freezing up on me? We need to do Abyssal Mist, avoid making eye contact, turn things on in the bathroom. Oh wait, does this count as one of the endings? Or is it? I wonder. It does. Okay, so that's one of the endings. Then what happens here?
Darling, what's wrong? You're pale as a sheet.
Alright, perform Dark Communion. Oh. Anetta must be in the room. Okay, so I'm assuming breakup is the next one. So let's wear nothing. Have the offering on your person. Let the room be well lit. Alright.
Delicious. Just perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to assume breakup is the other one. Ensure sever your connection, restore your sanity, and return your reality in whatever state it is in. Let the room be well lit. Ensure this symbol is present nearby. Chant 3 times assertively. Did it work? My face and hands are back to normal. Did I really do it?
Darling,
What?
why? Why did you break our connection? I'm cut off from the rest of me. How could you? Why did you break my heart?
I did what I had to do. Sorry, darling. Words not into the day. I think we should see other people.
But why? Was I not good enough? Did you have a bad time on our date? Is there another woman?
No, none of that. It's pretty much just that you were going to end all reality. Yeah, that's one of them. Nope, that's it. That's the deal breaker.
What? But you woke me up in the first place!
Come on, we both know I got more than I bargained for.
Oh, darling. You realize I still have control here, right? If you want to smooch my real form, you have no choice but to do the spells over.
Eh, a squid is fine too.
Wait, what?
What? Ew. Good end. Interesting. Alright. So I'm assuming that's all of the... Okay, yeah, cool. Wait. No. I know something else. I understand
Darling,
something
what's
else.
wrong? You're...
Because we didn't do whatever this is. Does that save? I wonder if that saves
Sucker
without
for
me
love.
having to...
First date.
Oh wait, hold on. How do I...
Sucker for love. First date.
How do I know? Because at the beginning of the last time, it told me straight up, it was just like, hey, there's 3 endings. I wonder if that just counts as the save. But apparently to get the king in yellow, this one, you gotta start all the way back here. Chapter 2, the king in yellow approaches. Is this the same thing as last time? In a world terrorized by slavering shadows and tentacled nightmares, something as innocuous as an additional star in the night sky may be the most prophetic premonition of doom. For whenever the lurid golden light of the planet Carcosa shines, the long wicked shadow of the King in Yellow is cast. Behind that mask lie echoes of decadence and disorder, masquerades of limitless cruelty and hideous laughter in equal part. And all of the poor devils, seduced by the lavish promises of the God King's court, the favored victims of the King's sadistic amusement, are followers belonging to other deities. Or deities. Huh? What? Where? Huh? Did I zone out? What was I doing? Damn, I'm having one hell of a brain fart. I can't remember for the life of me what I'm supposed to be doing. Everything feels so hazy. Was I going to work? I'm standing outside after all. Yeah, that's gotta be it. The sun is setting, so it's probably around 7 p.m., which means I'm going to be crazy late. Fantastic. That's the beauty of working nights. I can't use the excuse that I overslept. Yeah, boss, I slept all day, sun up to sundown. That's why I'm 6 hours early for my shift. Huh? Those sound like the church's noontime bells. It's high noon. No way. They must be doing something some special evening service or something. I can clearly see it's the golden hour right before sunset. I'll just have to ask someone for the time on my way to work. If it's not too late and I really hoof it, I'll get just chewed out instead of fired. I'll just get chewed out instead of fired. I'll still have to deal with being sweaty, but I'll figure that out when I get there. Oh, someone's coming home. Perfect. Fingers crossed that I'm not absolutely screwed. Hey man, sorry to bother you. You wouldn't happen to have the time on you, would you? Hello? Hey. Uh, hey? Is this guy ignoring me? Normally I'd say whatever and walk away, but he's unfortunately standing in the only stairway off this floor. The only way to exit this conversation is to shove past him. But this guy is giving me such weird vibes, I don't want to go anywhere near him. The longer I look at him, this guy seems more and more suspicious. That odd posture, he's slowly swaying in an uncanny, disturbing way. The collar of his shirt looks filthy, stained with splotched deep browns and reds. Is he bleeding? Does he even live here? This is the top floor, and I thought I've met all my neighbors. There are only 4 apartments up here. My only choices are to go inside and call the police, or to walk past this freaky guy. I don't have the time to wait around for when the cops show up, so But just as I take a step, I kick something weighty with my shoe. It's bright pink with gold accents. A book? What's... Lynetta! But I died. The world ended. The shock freezes me in place, and because I was so distracted, I didn't even notice I ducked inside my room, slamming the door in the suspicious men's face. Fumbling with the locks in a panic, I managed to turn the deadbolt. I take a few fearful steps back into the room, clutching the book to my beating chest. I died. I definitely died when I performed the final ritual, so why am I still here? Where is here? Locked in my room, I have nowhere to run. Lynetta! Lynetta! If Lynetta was here, she could explain this. Maybe there's something in this book that can save me. I need to hurry. Come on, Lynetta, where are you?
Lynetta, huh? Who is this Lynetta you're trying to call?
Missy? What are you doing in my room?
I just so happened to overhear you saying, Lynetta, where are you? You sounded like you were in trouble, so I let myself in.
I like how the poster in the background is no longer Cthulhu. It's Nyarlathotep, King in Yellow. How did you even get in?
Your window was open.
Huh? No, it's not. Anyway, I'm on the top floor, so how did you...
Lynetta sounds like a girl's name, right? This Lynetta is obviously the girl you stood me up for, isn't she?
What is her deal? I knew she'd be pissed I slammed the door in her face, but not so much that she wouldn't notice any of the things obviously wrong here. Why doesn't she care about those freaky things stalking me outside, but that my room is full of evil idols and ritualistic tokens? I can explain all this stuff.
Let me guess. Accursed devices used to channel eldritch magics and do the bidding of outer gods.
Well, yeah. Exactly right. Did you just randomly guess that?
No, I've just been playing coy. I know exactly what you've been doing. You know what this is, don't you?
It's a golden version of my book. The book I used to perform rituals for Lynetta. Hers looks way more ornate than mine. Considering I ended reality with mine, I can't imagine how dangerous hers must be. Wait a minute. The sky. That suspicious man outside. They all match Miss's book. Is she making all of this happen? Oh god. When I expected her to do something crazy, I thought she was just going to show up with a hatchet or something. Missy, look. I'm sorry. I just got wrapped up in something. Please don't...
Sorry? You're sorry? Why are you acting so afraid of me? Could it be that you know what this book is capable of?
I know all too well. But I also know that these incantations take at least 5 seconds to pronounce. And that's if she gets it right on the first try. So worst case, I have 5 seconds to stop her. If I dash for my ritual knife behind her, I might be able to kill her before she does something terrible to me. If I can distract her, I might be able to buy myself more time. Missy, look, I'll do whatever you want.
Anything? I can be rather demanding.
Name your price.
So bold.
In that case, I have 3 commands. Number 1, you'll address me as Your Highness from now on. So when I come home, it's, "Welcome home, Your Highness."
When she comes home, she wants to move in, but that means whatever. It's not like I'm gonna have to actually follow through on these. At least one of us is about to die. As you wish, Your Highness. What else?
Number 2, you'll quit your job so you can spend every waking moment catering to me, your one and only.
Sure, whatever. Just a little bit more until I'm in sprinting range of the
And number
knife.
3, you'll obey every order and whim I have, absolutely, without question. Do you agree to my terms?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What?
Absolutely, Your Highness.
I suppose if you will do whatever I ask, then there's no need to use any of these dreadful spells on you. As a matter of fact, I believe you can help me with them. Here.
She just handed over her book without a second thought. Yellow energy pulses and crackles from my fingertips. Is she not here to hurt me?
Oh, confused. I've liked you for a long time, and you're a capable bookkeeper. Handsome to boot. There's no reason we can't simply work together. After all, a relationship based on threats of violence and fear is no good, right?
Right. Right. We narrowly escaped with our lives just now. But something is bothering me. How does she remember that I stood her up in that reality that ended under Lynetta's awakening? And how did she get in through my window? I doubt she was able to climb several stories dressed like that, and then pass through my locked window without breaking it. There's only one possible answer. Alright, Your Highness. I'm ready to enter my lifetime of servitude to you. I just have one small request first.
Being?
Could you tell me what this is?
Huh? Your Worcestershire sauce? What about it?
So, you're an eldritch god disguised as a human.
What? How did you figure that out so suddenly?
Isn't it obvious? No human being can pronounce Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Of course not. It's an eldritch loanword. Why else would it be spelled like that? I was careless. After all this time I wasted trying to seduce you in this slovenly form.
Yeah, you should have just tried using your eldritch form instead. I would have fallen in love immediately.
What?
I know, right? What? 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 What?
You think cosmic entities are attractive? As a human?
3D women are fine, but fourth dimensional girls with non-Euclidean geometry are smoking. They've got curves I can literally get lost in. Those were words. Wow. Wow.
If I had known that you're attracted to my cosmic godhood, I would have just led with that.
So how don't you know that actually, now that I think about it?
Allow me to properly introduce
Where's the
myself.
fool?
I am Esther, King in Yellow, heiress to Carcosa. Charmed, I'm sure.
She's gorgeous. A bona fide eldritch king. In my room? Oh man, all my fantasies of smooching an eldritch horror are coming true. And eldritch royalty to boot. The king in yellow. Sounds familiar. I can't remember why. My memory of my other existence is kind of fuzzy. What I do remember is that her followers tend to be incredibly violent towards cultists, loyal to other gods. Incredibly violent towards cultists, loyal to other gods. Sorry. Like Lynetta. Shit, I kinda got swept up in the moment and almost forgot I already pledged fealty to a different god. This reality or not. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm already involved with another god. I'm following Lynetta.
I know. so loyal, so faithful and devoted. That's why I want you to be my follower instead. In exchange for serving me, I shall grant you anything you desire. Wealth, power, whatever that rotten witch Lynetta offered you, I can double it.
She promised me a smooch.
And I shall... What?
Yeah, what?
You handed over your reality to her? For a singular smooch? Are you mad?
I am begging somebody to stop using the word smooch. Like, somebody just say kiss, please. You heard me. So you match her offer then.
I suppose. If that's all you're selling the world for, then a smooch can be arranged.
No way. He promised to double it. That's 2 smooches.
Now hold on a minute.
2 of them on the lips.
All right, very well. 2 smooches lip to lip. Satisfied? Usually, my followers ask for inordinate wealth, unquestionable fame and influence, or some lavish indulgence. Nobody's ever dared to ask to kiss me before, so...
She's blushing for real.
You really want to smooch me? Well, your terms are amenable. Suffice it to say, I'll expect you to perform your scenes flawlessly in exchange.
Scenes?
The prompt book I gave you contains the script for The King in Yellow.
Huh. You mean the spell book that I was so afraid of? You know, after my complete butchering of some of the words in Exile that was also about Lovecraftian, I completely forgot that I actually owned The King in Yellow. I should probably read that when I have some downtime, huh? What am I don't know when. But yeah, huh? You mean the spell book that I was so afraid of? It's just a damn play? This thing is just a playbook? Or all the power invoking rituals?
Rituals? Is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand?
That's the wrong too.
No, we aren't barbaric swamp folk casting hocus pocus in a cave. We have a little class. To invoke my power, my play must be performed perfectly.
Perfectly. I don't always get these rituals. Scenes, right the first time. What happens if I botch my lines or get a scene wrong?
Your performance will receive a scathing review in the Carcosan Times publication, and you'll also be killed.
Dang. I'm getting those smooches, no matter what.
Break a leg, dearest.
Interesting. Perform Act 1. Oh, my. Is there anything that I need on this? Oh, there's a new slot there. What else we got around here? What's up, Esther? Oh, wait. I could just... Hey, Esther. The boom.
Don't do that!
What? All I did was say hello.
Don't speak my name, dearest. There's a reason I am she who is not to be named. A mortal saying Esther summons me to them.
If I can't say your name, what am I supposed to call you?
You have many options. You may call me your majesty, your grace, my king. You could even call me your royal highness if you're feeling particularly subservient.
Esther.
Stop that!
Okay, that was kind of funny.
What is it now?
I was just thinking. You know how saying your name summons you?
Yes? What of it?
There's an old myth that saying bloody in the... Hey, look, you're not catching me today. In the mirror 3 times at midnight summons an angry demon to your room.
Really? I've never heard of such a ritual. Does it work?
It's something my neighbor tells me to shut the hell up and go to bed, so sort of. You could just keep pestering this person?
More questions, dearest?
This is hilarious. You read my mind. I was just wondering, what exactly are you?
What do you mean?
Well, you can only be wherever light is. Does that make you a bunch of light particles or something?
Not just any light. Specifically, the light of planet star Carcosa, which moves and shines to my will. If Carcosa was destroyed, I would cease to be. The same would happen if the light went out or was permanently blocked. So in a way, I am the bewitching goddess you see before you, the planet Carcosa and its light.
That's a lot for a little. So that makes you a person, place, and thing?
I suppose, yes.
Well, I know what I'm picking next time I play 20 questions. True? Oh, she's gone. Alright, well, alright. Might as well just do Act 1, I guess. Alright, click and drag the first word of the first line slowly. Oh, wait. Setting, exterior, in view of city. My bad. So I have to be outside. That was almost bad. Here we go. Greetings, stranger, fortune fellow. 'Tis a party for which I bellow. I invite the king in yellow. So come all ye in yithel. Wear thine mask upon you to my masquerade until he may come to lost yithel. Hope for us there may be still.
Shadows lengthen, dim streets darken. To the curfew thou must hearken. Why so loudly dost thou bark in the dim city of Yatil?
Yatil.
Only much attention, quite unwholesome, you'll instill from the souls of poor Yatil. Why attract so much ill will?
That is just what I must seek. See, hidden somewhere amongst the meekly, 'tis one invitee I seek. He shall all my mistakes undo. 'Tis the king in yellow, whose great wealth I shall accrue. When his shadow passes through, wealth will come to I and you.
Lo, your plans shall surely languish, and this whole town will know anguish, for the king is whom they say, which shall this city indeed smite. If he comes, Yatil and you and I will know his might. All be lost within a night. What reward is worth that price?
Wearing this expensive clothing, pardon from my family's loathing, lasting till I'm decomposing. All my friends whom strife I've caused, yes, preparing for this night, their forgiveness is the cause. They shall all be proud because I had brought the king to us. Alright, not bad.
Bravo! Simply splendid.
Why, thank you. That was actually pretty fun. I haven't gotten to flex my acting chops since high school.
You're no stranger to the stage, I can tell.
Yeah, I was a theater kid. My school did Macbeth.
A virtuoso of the bard, are we? If you've performed Shakespeare, then you must be an actor of sufficient ability to survive my play. Tell me, what role were you? The leading man, I presume.
I was tree number 4. Sounds about right.
I wasn't aware that was a role.
It's not.
You weren't even the leading tree?
Don't worry, I was actually Macbeth.
I thought you said you were a tree.
Acting.
Oh, you are good.
Whoa. Hey, what's happening to you?
Don't fret, dearest. Something is simply passing between my planet's light and your bedroom. A cloud, perhaps.
Flashing lights warden, I guess?
You know the proverb, wherever the golden light of Carcosa shines, the shadow of the unspeakable one is cast? It's a literal rule. I can only be wherever the light of my planet star Carcosa shines. In other words, I can't reach you at night when you're not standing in natural light, or if anything obstructs your view of Carcosa.
That explains why Missy had a weird daytime curfew. She literally vanished when the sun sets. What a Cinderella-like curse. That also explains how she got in my room. My window may have been locked, but the curtains were open, allowing the light in. So, she can't get into my room if I close my curtains.
Aw, I was quite enjoying my time with you. I wanted to stay a little longer. Alas, parting is such sweet sorrow. It may be some time until your sky clears. Until then, I bid you adieu.
The booms are taking me out. Well, looks like I have one hell of a choice to make. Lynetta hasn't been summoned yet, and Esther is stuck outside for the moment. So I have a moment to collect my thoughts. Between Lynette and Esther, who would I want to smooch? Or maybe more accurately, who am I more afraid of? Do I stay with Lynetta, or do I follow Esther this time around? She is offering twice as many smooches after all. I need to make my choice. If I want to stay with Lynetta, then I should focus on casting spells from her book. If I want to smooch Esther, then I should open my window again when the clouds clear and use Esther's book. And if I try going for both, well, walking down the middle of the road is bound to get me run over. As long as they aren't both in the room at the same time, I should be safe, right? Oh man, what am I going to do? Either way, I need to talk to Lynetta. She might be an avatar of world-ending calamity, but she might be able to help me get my head straight. Speaking of my head, why does my forehead feel kind of sticky? Did I not remember just getting kissed by? Did that not register? Perform the calling. Alright, draw your curtains. Curtains are drawn. Turn off bedside. And boom. Dark light red fire candles. When all is complete, chant. Oh, fine, and put on your ritual necklace. How do I keep doing that for him? Just like skipping an entire line. Morsel, for what purpose have you?
Darling, it's you!
Hey, Lynetta. It's nice to see her, despite everything I've been through so far. Sure, she may have ended the reality I was from, but she never lied or deceived me in any way. She told me up front what would happen, and I did it willingly. That's it. I'm really glad you're here, but can you tell me what happened to me? To that world we dated in?
Reality fell to me. Nothing there exists anymore. Like a dream that ends.
Oh no, I accidentally kicked my mouse. Just as I thought. Only, then, why am I still here? Why did I survive when the rest of the reality didn't?
Oh, darling, don't make me say it. It's embarrassing. You're still here because I'm still dreaming about you. Everything in existence is being dreamed about by at least one eldritch god. So as long as you're on my mind, you'll exist somewhere.
Cute. That's actually kind of sweet, in a terrifying cosmic way. What would happen if every god stopped dreaming at the same time? What if you woke up all at once?
Everything, including all of the gods, would cease to be.
And that can just happen at any time?
Nah, don't worry. There's about 50 of us total, so the chances of all of us being awake at the same time are low.
There's only like 50 of you. You know? She probably knows Esther very closely.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a big family, huh?
Family. Do you know Esther?
Esther. Darling, I thought I told you not to mention other women while we're together. Especially not my sister.
Oh. Sister?
Ugh, I can't stand that prissy little boyfriend stealing.
Don't have a great relationship with her?
Absolutely not. We've been fighting over planets and followers for eons. It wouldn't be a stretch to call us nemesis.
Huh. Thanksgiving dinner must be awkward.
Darling, what's that on your forehead?
What's what?
It looks like a lipstick mark. That's not from another god, is it, darling? Because if it is, well, you die here.
Oof. No way. Did Esther leave a kiss mark on my face when she kissed me? I should have checked the mirror before I summoned Lynetta. It's
what?
Come on, man, just bullshit it.
Say something.
It's ritual paint.
Ritual paint?
Yeah, it's one of the steps needed for your rituals. Haha.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which ritual?
Uh-oh. It's a secret.
I'm going to pretend that this lipstick mark came from a human girlfriend, so that I can spare you. But from now on, if you contact another god, I swear I'll stop being so sweet. Okay?
You wouldn't care if I had a human girlfriend?
Of course not. Why would I care about that? When it's a race against other gods to amass as many followers as possible, expecting your followers to be celibate is a bad move.
Interesting.
For Grammy Roxanne, it's actually a requirement that you start a big family, or you get excommunicated from her following.
Grandma Roxanne?
Oh, I'm sure you've heard of her.
Roxanne.
She's got the most followers out of any of
Roxanne.
us. She's the black goat of the woods, or the mother goddess of fertility.
Oh, so this is the one that I've seen for the trailer of the game that's coming out. Okay. Or for the sequel. A fertility goddess, you said.
No funny ideas, mister. There's no telling what I'd do if you cheated on me with a family member.
Oof. Ah. Esther. Looks like the clouds haven't cleared yet. I won't be able to see her right now if I wanted to. For now, I should work through Lynetta's spells again. Eldritch Hand saved my ass last time. I better cast that one in case I'm unable to talk again. Sheesh. Listen to myself. What the hell is wrong with me? Man. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. This will allow you to speak unspeakable incantations. Somewhere where gore can be cleansed, no robes or amulets. Have a ritual knife on my person, and go to the bathroom. Did the water need to be on? No. Yes, great. Shit. Still as unnerving as I remember. In this reality, this is just my hand now. Forever.
It's such a nice day outside. It's a little dry for my liking, but we could totally have a date.
A date.
Why don't you open your window? Let a little light in here?
Oh no. No, wait.
But what? What is it?
You sure you want to do that?
What do you mean?
I mean, don't you want to shower first before you go out? Like last time?
Why would you suggest that? Oh no. Don't tell me. Do I still smell like the ocean?
Just a tad salty.
Heavens below. I'm so sorry, darling. I'll be right back. No peeking butt. I love you.
That was a close one. If she opened that window, Esther would have came. I would have been a goner. Looks like the clouds have cleared and Lynetta's out of the room. If I want to date Esther, it's go time. Otherwise, if I want to stay with Lynetta, I need to make absolutely sure that window never opens. Ever. It's time to choose. From this point on, my actions will have consequences. Well, we've dated Lynetta before. So, let's see what Esther's got. Perform masquerade. Makeup guide. Backstage in an enclosed room with a mirror. Does this room have a mirror? It better have a mirror. There's no way. There's got to be a mirror in here somewhere. No. No, you're joking if you're telling me I have to do that while she's in there. You're joking. Prepare the host. Apply the masquerade mask to host's face. Oh, okay. Got it. Adorn the host in elegant robes. Affix a ritual knife to the host person. Still got it. When all is complete, look in a mirror to ensure the costume is prepared properly. Alright. Alright, looks like everything is in place. I feel all gussied up. Even for me, this outfit's pretty loud. But even so, the beauty of this whole ensemble is out of this world. If Lynetta is showering in here, I better meet with Esther in the other room. All I have to do is stand where the planet's light can reach me, and I already know what you're going to say. Your Highness, yellow is more your color than mine, but I still look pretty good, right?
You clean up well. I'm impressed. You'd be presentable before my royal court in that.
It's a pretty snug fit. The mask almost feels alive, like it's molded to my face perfectly.
Quite the opposite, dearest. Your face is molding to fit the mask.
I feel a twist of metal digging into my temples. It's stuck to my face somehow. Ow! Ow! It really won't come off.
I may have failed to mention that we reenact the play with deadly accuracy. From this point on in the play, your character never removes his mask. So neither shall you.
Oof.
This surely shouldn't be a problem for someone who is planning to be my eternal servant. Correct?
I can't even blink anymore. My eyelids are stretched to meet the indifferent metal of the eye holes.
The mask and your face have become one. Your every pore is now gilt in gold.
This is... What? Do I have to wear this to work? When I see family? When I see Lynetta? Wait a minute. Those strange people outside. They all had masks stuck to them too. Are they past followers who became Esther's servants? Is that going to be my fate? Interesting. Perform Act 2. Setting, interior, well lit. Wearing robes and mask. Robes and the mask is there. Alright. Welcome, company much cherished. May my loneliness thus perish. To this evening we shall share, which would be wasted by myself. No attendants have arrived tonight, alas, besides thyself, but I'll be beside myself when the king reveals himself.
Lay thine hands upon my bodice, for before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the first of the night. Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife. I'll be yours once he arrives.
Yes, until my schemes may flourish, we shall haunt my empty fortress. Let us dance a whirling dervish while we feed our appetites. By the morrow we shall know if the king came tonight. Midnight marks the final chime. Until that comes, there is still time.
May the graciously obeisant demonstrate a courtly patience. He declines no invitation he receives upon his court. All who live in doomed Yatil will know without report. The king arrived by your escort.
Sorry, accidentally clicked. Whoopsie.
An immaculate performance, dearest. Bravissimo.
Bravissimo. Haven't heard that in
There's
a
only
while.
one more scene to reenact, and then this world will be mine.
I probably should have asked before we got to the final act, but this play isn't a tragedy, right?
No, it's not. The ending is actually quite hilarious.
Oh, that's actually a huge relief. What happens?
Your character is slain and all of his wishes come true in an unexpected way. In his ambitions of greed, influence, and fame, he dies penniless, alone, and infamous.
Wait, my character dies? I'm gonna die? I thought you said it was a comedy.
Comedy is merely tragedy from far enough away, dearest.
True. That's actually a great friggin' line. Well, I've already sworn in this. That's a great fucking line, dude. Is she implying that she thinks my death would be funny? I get that she's an outer god, so human morals don't really apply to her, but that's gotta be cruel even for her. No way, can I go through with that? Sorry. I don't want to die
I
again.
anticipated that you might get cold feet after learning of your character's fate. However, my wrath is terror far beyond a touch of stage fright. So, for your sake, dearest, do the fucking scene.
Perform banquet. Okay, this is pretty sick. Food preparation guide. Prepare for scene 3 by doing the following. Retrieve ingredients from cold storage. Light red fire candles. Allow the king into the room. Do not make a mistake, or a hungry, uninvited guest may arrive. Alright, hold on. So we're going to make a mistake because blue means another secret, and this will tell me if the last one saved. Simply exquisite. Oh, why didn't she word that? The room is filled with a mouth-watering aroma of perfectly seasoned meat and fresh fruit. There must be a magical component involved here, because I see no less than 3 of my favorite dishes. Hastur is striding towards my bed.
Surely you don't intend to merely watch me eat, dearest.
I didn't think she was going to let me have any. Don't mind if I do.
That's not what I meant. Instead of watching me eat this feast, you'll feed it to me.
What? What was that? It sounded like groans of murderous anger from outside the door. Don't tell me the tier 3 subs are mad. Was that from the masked stalkers outside? If they've all got masks on their faces, they must be Esther's followers, or even ex-partners. Then their groans were of jealousy? Makes sense. They've been locked outside all this time. I bet they'd kill for the chance to spend any time with Esther.
Just a moment, dearest. What is the thread count of your silken sheets? At least 1,000, I presume.
I wish. Silk? My blankets are cotton.
Perhaps I'll just stand while you feed me instead.
That's interesting. So picky. If she's that uppity, maybe I'll start with the grapes. Something that'll feed her princess complex.
Delightful.
I'm glad.
Another.
Hey, think I could have one of these?
Dream on. My lips have already touched it. If you want an indirect kiss, you'll have to be more clever than that.
Interesting. Oh yeah? So you won't eat anything my lips have touched either.
Of course not.
You were eyeing this cream puff, right? Would you like me to feed you a bite?
Oh, heavens below, yes! I am pleased by this new attitude of yours, dearest.
I casually take a bite out of the cream puff.
What do you think you're doing?
Mmm, delicious. Sounds like me already. It's so good. Oh man, I was born for this. I've never had anything like it.
Let me try.
Oh, you want a bite, even though my lips have touched it?
I don't want it after all.
Well, you don't want it. Then I guess I can have some, right? Have some now, right?
Hold on.
It's really delicious. Nothing tastes better than food with a twist of eldritch magics. It's a shame you don't want any of it. What's it gonna be? Watch me eat your favorite dessert or suffer an indirect kiss. Angry as hell.
Give me the cream puff.
What was that?
I order you to hand over the cream puff.
This is fun. Very well, my king. I offer over the other half of the cream puff to her eager hands, but instead... Yeah, we're simping for Esther, lads. I'm sorry. I forgot. I was hand feeding her. Her lips are insanely soft against my fingers.
It really is delightful.
She's damn cute when she drops her sadistic front. I do more, but I feel those hush-staring, jealous daggers in my back. They'll tear my head off if I let this go on. Shouldn't we save some of this for the playing? I'll hurt the performance if we eat the entire set, won't it?
I suppose. Very well. Let us resume the play.
I messed up, right? Well, alright. Perform Act 3. Interior, no lights besides open window. Wearing robes and mask. Cool. I guess I can put this back then. Damn the night and morrow scornful, wicked morning unremorseful. Why tonight must I be mournful for ambitions unfulfilled? After all my preparations, all the daylights I have killed, why is it us only still? Oh, where are my wishes unfulfilled? Why are my wishes unfulfilled?
Why so livid at your actions that permitted this result truly befitted to a hunger such as thine? Though your greed is grave and tomb and crypt in which you die, it's within your grease you fry. Dearest host, the end is nigh.
Wretched guest, you've come to mock me. For bemusement thou wast hawking, and so in the town you stalked me to watch my schemes fall apart? Strip thy mask, apologize, and hastily depart. Leave thee just my broken heart. Leave naught else in whole or part.
Wear no mask, no witness, for it was thee who hast permit this golden guest to own the dimness of the city of Yatil. Lo, for I'm the king in yellow whose long shadow's on your tail, and whose shadow you're in still. Dark as death is now Yatil.
Affirm a perfect recitation. Draw thy blade from mine contusion, my life reaches its conclusion. Cruelty matched by your delusion, that you truly are the king. Yes, you would have granted all my wishes, not forsaken me. If indeed you were the king, why would you have murdered me?
But I've granted all your wishes, I'm afraid I disagree. All alone you are with all of your remaining family. And as vision turns to darkness, you have claim to all you see, and you'll wear that mask and robe for the rest of all your life indeed. And the strong will fall to illness, haunt you too with crypt-like stillness and none left alive to witness my ascension to Yatil. And from the catacombs shall spill the cries of innocence laid still, ye heard from lady and from smithy and from throne to peasant mill. Cries unprecedented in the history of Yatil. Wails unlike they'll ever be again in dark Yatil. That your invitations quill brought the king to Black Yatil.
Lynetta's still in the shower, I think.
Thank you! Oh, thank you! You're all too kind.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I did like this direction a little bit more.
Listen to that applause, dearest. The euphoria of a flawless recitation.
Innumerable voices make up the cacophony of cheering outside my door. Fanatical revelry, screams of terror, and sadistic amusement all amidst thunderous applause. The king has come.
Smiles, dearest, smiles! Aren't you proud of yourself?
What? Why didn't you use a stage knife? I'm really bleeding out here. My blood streams from a gaping wound in my chest. My abdomen is unseamed.
To ensure you stay in character, call it method acting, if you will. Oh, with sweet sorrow the curtain falls, and the show begins. The stage is now set for you to inscribe the yellow sign. Do this, and I will bestow upon you the smooch I promised.
You mean the smooches you promised? Plural. You said you'd give me two.
Even now, that's really all you can think about? Your world is about to be enslaved by a horror from beyond the stars. You're dying from a stab wound, and you're worried about smooches? You are an interesting human. It is a pity that you'll soon cast away your individuality for me.
Perform the yellow sign. Well. Is there any other direction? Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. Alright, the yellow sign is only visible or drawable by those who have witnessed or performed the King in Yellow play. Not that one, maybe? Began exposed to the yellow sign after witnessing or performing the play in yellow. Performing the play The King in Yellow will cause a permanent, irreversible obsession with the king, her court, and Carcosa. And the insane obsession persists after death. Interesting. If you are content to spend your life with the king, dim all lights, leaving your window open, and light blackfire candles. This will allow otherworldly images to reveal themselves. Draw the shape below without the X. Alright, well. We know what symbol with blackfire, they said?
Behold,
I
the
didn't
yellow sign.
Okay.
Become my slave, my eternal captive audience. I am entropy, disorder. Where things are built tall, I appear to knock them down. Monuments, nations, relationships.
Yeah, Lynetta's like still in my bathroom, if I remember. Some of these husks have wedding rings on their fingers.
I steal the hearts and minds of the rich or powerful to break them, and litter my court with them like gold dust.
But why me of all people? I'm broke.
Because I am the breeze of chaos that knocks down any tower that challenges the grandness of my court. Your relationship with my sister was one of those things. Before, I only pursued you because you have a great deal of clout amongst the night-going crowd and shrewd, wealthy types.
Interesting.
You would have been an incredibly powerful servant who would have been able to draw in countless wayward souls that meet my standards. At least, until that reality ended and you undid all of my hard work.
Oof.
All of my followers that I had stolen from Lynetta. gone in an instant. And I had no choice but to abandon that reality.
So, in the first reality, if you were just with Hastur, you just been living it up.
There's nothing left to destroy if nothing exists, you see. But in this reality, I've stolen away her most powerful asset. You. Just as I've stolen every member of my entourage.
Oh, the husk. They're bleeding from their chest until their elegant robes. Just like me. Oh, these people. Why?
Why? Because it's what I do.
No. I mean, why are they still here? Aren't they kind of third wheeling our moment here? Kick them out.
Huh? Such a defiant tone. Why aren't you under the effects of the yellow sign? Were you unaffected? Did the spell fail?
I don't feel any different.
You're supposed to be obsessed with me!
Ah, I already was since I first saw you. That's why your little spell didn't work. Awkward blush and gasp.
You can try and resist it all you want, but one way or another, you're my eternal slave from now on.
Are you proposing to me? I accept.
No, dearest, I'm not talking about marriage. What I'm talking about is catering to my every whim, anticipating my every desire, and living solely to please me.
Yeah, well, that just sounds like marriage.
No! I'm talking about a servitude where you do nothing but kiss the ground I walk on and revere me for all of time. A servitude unlike anything on Earth, where you never so much as think of anyone else.
Okay, that... No, we have that on Earth, and it's called marriage.
It's different!
It is not.
Is too!
How so?
It means no freedom. Forever. You are only permitted to do as I say.
Yep.
And it means preparing every single one of my meals for me, whenever I so wish.
Yeah, for sure.
And it means never being allowed to quit your servitude. You'll never be free of me so long as you live.
Until death do us part, even?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, but you're literally just describing being married. I mean, hey, if that's what you want, then I'm in. Let's get married.
Dearest,
Oh, man. Oh, man.
you shouldn't. I stole you away. I ruined your relationship with Lynetta.
I preferred you from the beginning. I already broke up with Lynetta in the other reality, actually.
Why are you being so persistent? You can't really want to marry me that badly. You're just trying to act all smooth so I give you your second smooch.
Save it for our wedding day.
You can't be serious, right?
He was serious. The king in white. That's funny. No. The face. And the wedding bell music to take it out.
Sucker for love.
That's
First date.
hilarious. That is hilarious. I loved it. That was great. I do think I prefer the Esther route, if I'm being honest. But so far, that's just me. Let me know down below which one you pick. And let's see. Oh, there's a bunch more endings this way. Interesting. Alright, so that means there's at least
Sucker
one
for
more
love.
go
First
through
date.
of this to get to the third book that we saw in the first episode. So, looks like I'll be doing that. And so far we're on track to do that before Valentine's Day, right? Yeah, It'll probably release on Valentine's Day, but we'll be good. It'll be fine. But yeah, let me know how you feel about this entire series. I think this is actually pretty darn funny. Not as much horror as I thought. Remember? I don't remember. But yeah, that's all for me on this one. If you liked the video, like it. Got a comment for me, comment. And until next time, peace out, my monstrosities.